Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening straight off the bench. My name's Carter Randolph. This is Lake Lyle, and this is episode 76. Lake,
Wow.
Bunch of stuff this weekend. We had fights, we had football, the WNBA playoffs started.
Yep, yes,
we
we
got
did.
the Champions League in soccer, even though we don't even care about soccer.
Right.
But sir,
Until
how
the
was your
World Cup.
weekend? How
It was
your weekend?
great. Good fights. Great NFL games. Giants played great. Lost. Defense didn't play good. Gave up a ton of yards though. But yeah, how was your weekend?
It was fine, dude. It was fine. Happy you came over to watch the
You
fights,
bet.
man. I mean, we had two really good fights in Crawford Canelo. The rest of them that I saw were absolute just bum-bill, just terrible fights. But Martinez versus Mbillo was insane. Those two were throwing hands. And then, of course, Crawford and Canelo was just an absolute exciting battle to watch. And Crawford, I think, surprised just about 90%, basically everyone but the state of Nebraska in how he handled Canelo. But if you knew how he fought, if you knew how Canelo fought Floyd, you knew that could potentially happen because they were basically two peas of a pot, Terrence and Floyd Mayweather, except Crawford obviously a little bit stronger. But we'll get to that in a little bit of garbage time. But first, we wanted to talk a little bit of the QB hospital. A lot of NFL QBs down for the count right now.
Yes,
We're
they
only
are.
in week 2, going on week 3. Thursday night we got Bills Dolphins, but we'll get to that. But first, I want to start with probably the most important one. Good old Joe Shiesty, Joe Burrow, out for probably 3 months, which basically has like 4 torn ligaments in his foot. Like, I mean, do you see the
Grade
Bengals?
3.
3?
Grade 3.
Grade
They said
3.
turf
toe.
Yes.
Didn't even know they had grades for
Right.
turf toe. Honestly,
I guess he just tore all the ligaments because I heard, he's on Barstool guy. I can't. Arian Foster. He was talking about it. He said he had a turf toe whenever he was playing in the bowl game and he went to the NFL. He said he dealt with that for like 5 years. He felt the pain of it.
oh my God.
Could you imagine just pain in your foot for 5 years, just going through it? Because I guess it's like hyperextending your toe where it just goes and all the ligaments just tear, basically.
I had a kid in high school, which the 1 year I was at Edmond North, we beat Santa Fe 1 time, and it was my sophomore year. And I remember our quarterback, we won the game, he played absolutely outstanding, but a lineman fell on his foot and tore about every ligament, and
Wow.
he never played football again. So I knew that something like that could happen, but I never considered it turf toe. So just to hear that it can be that bad really kind of changed my perspective on seeing the injury report and seeing turf toe on there. Because I thought, like,
definitely.
what a baby.
I know. I
What
thought
a
the same
baby.
thing. It's a very tough thing, and I thought the same thing. They need to change it to something else because when you hear turf toe, it's like, they'll be out there this week, no problem.
You just smack your
turf
forehead,
toe,
like
right.
that's who we got to deal with.
Right.
Guys missing for turf toe. But
Yeah.
obviously, it hurts. It obviously hurts and is way more than we ever thought it could be. But just to talk about what's going to happen now, what's in the future for the Bengals, Jake Browning going to run the show. They did sign Mike White and Sean Clifford to the practice squad, so I think Jake Browning is going to be on a very, very short leash. But he's been around.
He's good. I mean, he can throw touchdowns.
I think his record, if I remember correctly, is 6-5 or 4-3 or something along those lines in the games he's had to start. So he is experienced. I know he's been in the league he was a
Very long
he was
time.
a quarterback that took the Washington to the national championship or maybe to the first playoff. I can't quite remember. He was kind of that first Washington quarterback to really step up on the map and put that school on the map, really. But he's been in the NFL for a long time now, so I think he's, how should I say, it's kind of the best you could get in this scenario, unless it's just like Marcus Mariota or a Jackson Dart, who you know is going to start. But it's just the Bengals, who are they going to play next? Because he has basically 2 months to hold down the ship right now.
It's going to be tough.
It's going to be really tough. And I know the defense is kind of stepping up, so they might be able to do some things for him, but I don't know if he's going to be able to do it for him. I don't know if this means their season is over or what.
I don't think it's over. I mean, if he wins in 4 games, I mean, they already won 2, that'd be 6. If they can go 9-8, they could fight for a spot in the playoffs, I think. I don't know. Because some teams have fallen off the radar. Like the Texans. I don't know if the Texans will make the playoffs.
It just sucks to have such a good defense. I mean, your defense literally plays probably the best they could have against a Buccaneers team that's supposed to be just a high-powered, they are a high-powered offense,
yeah.
and then you just can't go out and score them 20 points to get the victory. I mean, absolutely insane. So, yeah, definitely there are chances for the Bengals. It's just can Jake Browning take advantage, which, like you said, I think if he goes 6-6, gets him to 8-6 or 9-7, whatever that would be. I mean, get Joe Burrow back with 5-6 games. I think he can take you to that 5-1, push you into the playoffs, maybe get you 10-11 wins at the end of it. But
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
gonna be tough. We'll see how Jake Browning can do. He has plenty of weapons though. T.
All
Higgins, Jamar Chase, Chase Brown is a new running back on the block, and
Yeah.
of course, I feel like a guy we've forgotten about who really had a high 2 or 3 years ago. Noah Fant. Noah
Their tight
Fant,
end.
and of course Mike Gesicki is also on
Oh,
the
yeah.
roster. So plenty of guys to throw to. for
Plenty
Jake
of
Browning.
people to throw to, so that's just fine. And the running back's not bad. It's just the offensive line.
Oh
So
yeah,
they're
offensive
playing
line.
a very tough defense this week in the Vikings, so we'll see how he fares up.
But luckily, the Vikings quarterback isn't going to be there either. But we'll get to that here when we make it down the line. But okay, Joe Burrow, Jake Browning, check. Now we got Brock Purdy, who this is probably the best scenario of all because I feel like Kyle Shanahan could put a punter in at quarterback and give him 250 yards
Right.
and 2 touchdowns. I mean, Brock Purdy being out, I definitely might hurt him in the line. I don't even know who's the backup for them.
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
Mac
Oh
Jones.
yeah,
He
duh,
played.
duh, 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 duh.
Y'all
Yes.
win.
How'd I
I
forget
don't
that?
know if Brock Purdy is
Had 3
playing.
touchdown passes, Mac Jones.
He could be playing. I don't know if he
He's
is.
definitely been talked about being in there. I think it's kind of a Friday call. We're going to see how he's feeling Friday because you can't wait till Saturday. Friday is usually that last day where they really kind of tell you.
Chance to play as he works back from turf toe.
Turf toe and a shoulder
Turf
injury.
toe.
I think he has a shoulder injury as well.
Toe and shoulder, correct. So we'll see. Brock Purdy could play, but right now he's labeled as injured. So that's why he's on the board.
That's why he's in the hospital.
I think he'll be back. I mean, I think they can suffice without him. Christian McCaffrey's leading the league in touches right now.
So glad I took him in 2 leagues. He's been nothing but just perfect for me. Doing
Juwan-
exactly what we wanted him to.
Juwan Jennings good. I think he's better than Ricky Pearsall right now.
For sure. I mean, based on the targets and touches he's getting, for sure.
Definitely.
Ricky Pearsall's averaging over 15 yards a catch. So 2 definitely reliable receivers.
Yep.
And George Kittle's out. Let's
And
not
George
forget.
Kittle's
So
out. He's
that
out.
makes it a little tougher. Excuse me.
And so I mean, Brandon Ayuk will be back too.
I think you definitely take the cautious
Eventually,
approach with
you know,
this
I
because I feel like the 49ers schedule is a little tough right now, but weakens up in the middle. And I think
Definitely.
you definitely take just a week or 2 to let Brock Purdy get 100% and just let Mac Jones take the reins because just like Jake Browning, he's been there before, has way more starts than Jake Browning
Right.
in New England, even though he didn't really do much for us. But I think he definitely can keep the ship afloat for now and let Christian McCaffrey
2-0.
do his thing. Exactly.
2-0 right now
2-0.
too.
I mean, it was a tough Saints game, though. It wasn't a blowout,
No.
but the defense needs to step up a little bit. I don't think the 49ers defense is very proud of themselves, letting the bottom of the league in offense, and basically all offensive categories kind of walk all over them for a couple quarters.
You can definitely tell that Mac Jones didn't have the right, like he didn't have time to work with them very well
Mhm.
and long enough to work with the first string offense
Yes.
and stuff. So we'll see if that improves after the week that he's had with them. If he gets to play, I believe that Mac Jones will probably play this game more than likely.
I mean, first start in a long time, put up 3 touchdowns. I think 230, 250 yards, so
Right.
you can live with that all day. But like I said, he's in probably the better scenario out of all these the best scenario out of all these quarterbacks, just because Kyle Shanahan is such an offensive.
Oh, he's so good. Very good.
Could
Knows
promise
everything.
anyone in there.
Right. That's why he wanted, he knew Sam Darnold, helped Sam Darnold out a lot. That's why people want to go play for like Kyle Shanahan to
Mhm.
sort of revive their career, so to say.
Which just might help this. If he plays well in these games, Mac Jones could be starting for, maybe
Another
not the
team,
Browns, but
you know?
another team that needs a guy. You know, the Saints, who knows what they're going to do in the draft. They'll probably end up with a top
They'll
5
take
pick,
the
though.
quarterback. They'll take the first pick
But
in the
could,
draft.
like you said, could revitalize his career. So the 49ers, I think they'll be okay.
Yep.
But Brock Purdy probably has him or Jaden Daniels probably has the least significant injury out of everybody.
Right.
So next, Justin Fields banged his head real good, which might be a good thing for the Jets the way he played this last Sunday.
Tyrod Taylor,
3 for 11 with I think about 21 yards is what Justin Fields
not
has.
very good at all.
Still got me 4 points against you though. Good old
Not
40
very
yard,
good, though.
40-yard rushing.
Not very good though.
No.
I don't think he's that good of a player. I mean, the prototype's out there. He's going to run the ball and attempt to throw it, but he can't really throw it that well. He had just so many weapons at Ohio State. That's why people thought he was going to be so good.
If you're looking at the whole, definitely don't think he's that good. I mean, what he did with the Jets, what he did last week, but then you just go to week 1. Dude was putting it all over the place, running when he needed to,
Yeah, but
throwing
the
dimes
Steelers'
on the run.
defense sucks.
We think they still have Jalen Ramsey. Maybe they're just getting off to a slow start. Maybe they're pulling the Bengals on the defensive side of the ball, just getting off to a
I
little bit of a slow
guess they
start.
better figure it out because they're not playing good at
Well,
all.
let's figure it out in week 4, Steelers. I need my Patriots to go 2-1, please, Jesus.
So I mean, Justin Fields did to himself. I mean, he's mobile. He's going to run. He doesn't really get down. He's going to take you head on, and he gets banged up easy. So always banged up, puts it on himself.
Exactly, and concussions are tough, especially
Right.
for a running quarterback who's probably going to be getting hit a lot this season. But they have a guy like Tyrod Taylor backing him up, a seasoned vet. I mean, been in the league, it feels like, for 25 years now, Tyrod Taylor, so hopefully he can go in and make a little magic happen, even though I do have my doubts, because I don't know if Breece Hall can just dominate the run game for him. Garrett Wilson isn't, to me, just a pure number one who can change a game by himself. I mean, I think it's going to take a lot of miracle type things to happen for the Jets for them to come out on top of this. But Justin Fields will be back eventually. We'll see if this little break helps him. But for now, Jets are going to be going downhill, I think.
Who knows? They might be better with Tyrod Taylor.
One would think, but I think a lot of guys have tried Tyrod Taylor and seen he really can't do it for him. I mean, he just isn't.
Took the Bills to the playoffs.
Took the Bills to the playoffs. When was that? 10 years ago?
I think he took the Bills to the playoffs for the first time in 20 years, I think.
Wow. Good thing they got Josh Allen, though, because he's
Right.
took them, I think, the past 5 years, man.
Every year he's been there, he's taken them. I mean, Tyrod was pretty good until they punctured his lung with the needle.
Oh, I think that was in New England, too.
No, it
No,
was
it
in
wasn't.
Houston, I believe.
In
Houston
Houston?
or
God, he really
Chargers.
has played for them all, man.
He's playing for a lot of
my
teams.
gosh. I forgot about that, too. Yeah, he got his lung punctured, man. Needle straight through the lung, man. That's gnarly.
And he played for the Giants at one point, so yeah.
touched them all.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely has the experience, not going to be caught up in all the outside elements for
No,
sure. Going to be
definitely
there to
not.
play football. No
He's
doubt
a
about
veteran.
it. Oh yeah. They make it simple for him. He might be able to do something.
Oh, yeah.
But it's the Jets at the end of the day. They're probably going to lose anyway.
Yep.
Next up on the list, J.J. McCarthy, which,
High ankle sprain, I believe.
yes, and just like Justin Fields, might be a good thing to get him out for a little bit because he looked terrible against the Falcons.
He's had one good quarter out of 8.
Has scored 1 touchdown in all 8 of those quarters, and to be fair, it was 3 touchdowns because they scored, I think, 21 unanswered.
Right, and he rushed for a touchdown.
Did he rush for 1?
touchdown,
Okay,
I
so 2
believe,
passing,
yes.
1 rushing, but man, he looked
3 to 4 weeks out.
like the hype got him a little bit in that Monday Night Football. Looked like he just was antsy, just
Who'd
didn't
they
know what
play
he was
again?
doing. Oh my gosh, was it the Falcons?
The Falcons,
Was it
that's
the
right. But the
Falcons?
Falcons' defense is a little sneaky.
They drafted well with James Pierce Jr.
Yeah.
and Jalen Walker, I believe. Maybe not Jalen. I know James Pierce Jr. is one of them. But yeah, they drafted well on the defensive end. I saw
Yeah.
you picked him up in fantasy. I think that was definitely a good
Oh,
call.
yeah.
But yeah, to hold a team with Justin Jefferson, Aaron Jones, and Jordan Mason to, 9 points, I think?
Yep.
I mean, a low-scoring affair. Yeah, that was a surprise from the Atlanta defense. But J.J. McCarthy didn't play good at all. I mean, he struggled. I mean, I don't even think he topped 200 yards.
No, I don't think so.
Didn't even get close. I mean,
And now, guess who's going to take the reins, folks? Carl Wentz, a.k.a. Carson Wentz.
Yes.
So he's going to come out and sling it. Jordan Mason, guess what? He's in there. Aaron Jones, hurt. IR, out at least 4 weeks. Jordan Mason should have drafted him, I guess, later. Because everybody knew Aaron Jones was going to get hurt eventually.
Mm-hmm. Sucks because he was in the first game looking just like I want him, out of the backfield catching, just running with it.
Caught a big touchdown, 30-yard bomb.
And of course, I'm going against Jordan Mason this week in one of my fantasy leagues. That's going to be absolutely brutal. He's already projected to get 14 points
Right.
against me. I mean, he's going to get every look.
He's
he
going to
can get.
eat.
But I think this could be, like you're saying, a really heavy run scheme with Carson Wentz. Short passing,
Yep.
Carson Wentz, a lot of QB power. Because what's Carson Wentz got to lose? He's going to play 2 games and go back to the bench.
Air it out to Justin Jefferson for
That will be the one guy he airs it out to for sure.
Yeah.
I know I'd be giving him about 12 targets a game right now if I'm Carson Wentz. Not looking anywhere else. Doing the Tua special. One look and panic if he
Right.
ain't open. So, yeah, I think Carson Wentz and Jordan Mason could definitely do something this week. And I believe they're playing. The Vikings are playing
The Bengals.
So
Yeah,
it's
so
gonna
two
be
backups.
two backups
Two
going against
backups.
each other. And I think you got to take the Vikings this one just because the Bengals are so vulnerable on defense.
Yeah,
I mean,
very
I
true.
say they were getting better, but they're still very mid.
Very mid.
Very
very
mid. So I think you got to go with the Vikings on that one.
I agree.
But I think it'll be a fun game to watch just to see which backup comes out on top for sure. But look, Carson Wentz, experienced guy, took the
I
team
don't know
to
if
the
it'll be a
playoffs.
fun game to watch, but
I think it will. I think it will. Will it be on TV? Probably not. Will it be on my Sunday ticket?
It'll
Probably
be
not.
all day.
And I
It'll be
bet
all
money
Sunday
it's a
ticket.
field goal. It's a 3-point ball game at the end of it. I bet money on it.
Cover the spread then.
Cover the spread. What is the spread on that?
2.5, but we'll get to that in
The
the
perfect number. The
Perfect
perfect number.
Which brings us to the last QB hospital. But allegedly he's going to play. He's day to day with the knee injury. Packers hit him pretty hard a couple of times.
This is one I definitely would let him take the week off. I mean, I believe the Commanders are playing the
Raiders.
The Raiders? Really? Ooh. That's a little bit tougher than I thought it'd be, but I
He's
think
gonna
I
play.
still, I don't know if I'd let him play this one. You got Marcus Mariota,
He's going
who
to.
can't throw it like Jaden, but is just as quick, so you could run basically the same scheme with him. So I don't know. I think I'd let Marcus Mariota take the reins on this one. But I do agree with you. I do think they probably do bring him in.
Oh, he's definitely going to play.
But
He's
I
a
would be
competitor.
thinking about this one hard. It's not that he's not a competitor. It's that we have like 16 more games to play. Like if his knees hurting him for the next 5 weeks, that's a problem.
Sometimes you got to play through the pain.
Oh my gosh, turf toe. Play through the turf toe.
Play
You
through
don't
the
know-
turf
You don't know how
toe.
bad it is, brother. But yeah, that's going to be an interesting one
I agree.
because I think the run game is very non-existent for the Commanders right now. It does look like Jaden Daniels is going through a little bit of a sophomore slump already.
Krosky Merritt, he just got to get the touches, and he's going to be there.
Probably
He's
no.
a good runner.
I haven't seen much of him, so I couldn't really tell you.
He'll be good. Just
And
watch
with
it.
Austin Eckler out now, he's definitely going to be getting a lot
He's
more
gonna
touches.
get all
I mean,
touches,
Him
yeah.
or who's the other guy, Chris Rodriguez Jr.,
Yeah.
I believe. So yeah, one of those two guys is going to be getting a lot of the
Definitely
touches.
Krosky Merritt.
Debo going to be getting a lot of the looks.
It's going to be a 3-down back.
Scary Terry needs to take his game back to last year. I mean, he's projected, I saw on ESPN, he's projected to get less than 650 yards this year if he keeps his pace. Which,
Right,
we know
which-
Scary Terry, he's bred for 1,000 yards.
He didn't get any training camp time with him.
That hurts it. That
With
hurts
Jaden
it in the long
Daniels
run.
at all. So that is part of it. So I think that they will turn it around and he'll get it over 1,000.
I hope so because I love seeing Scary Terry go up and get one in the end zone.
Oh, yeah.
He has
I
the
need him
coolest
to do
nickname
that.
in the league. I mean, he needs to get more involved here.
Yep.
I think he has six targets basically in the first 2 games,
And he'll be
which
throwing
is,
the ball more.
can't be doing that with a guy like Scary Terry. You just paid
No.
the man $35 million. You need to be getting him the ball. But I guess when you have Debo, it makes it a little tougher.
He's
but
better than Debo, though.
Not based on fantasy.
Oh,
Debo's
God.
going for about 70, 80, and a tutty the last 2 games.
He's a better player than Debo, for sure.
I would
Better
agree,
wide
I would
receiver
agree,
wise,
but not
for
at
sure.
not at this very moment. No, he's not. But that's our QB hospital. 5 of them down, and there's a running back down too who got hurt. I want to say, Hammer. Let me go see. Hold on.
Who? A hurt
I'm
running
not
back?
out. Yes.
Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones. And I believe there was one more.
That's the big one.
You might be right. I could have sworn there was one more. Thought about it all day, and then of course I forget it.
I-
Aaron Jones. That was the
Yeah.
one you called it. Aaron
Big
Jones.
time
Out.
injury.
But dude, when you go pick up a guy like Jordan Mason, you can fall on that. I mean, he'll be out 4 to 6
Right.
weeks, and they'll just get better when he gets back. Jordan Mason will be able to hold it down if he can stay healthy. But
Sure.
all right, you ready for week 3 pick'ems after
Let's
your
get at
second L of the week?
Look at that.
Big
Way
two,
under 500. I got to get a streak going.
I'm the king of the 8 and 8s. Lake, I think he went 7 and 9 last week. A big 4 and 12 this week. So yeah, he's gonna need a big hitter. A big hitter.
I
this week.
have been going with the headlines. I've been going with what I think, which is what I did last year and won. So I'm going back to the basics. Basically starting over from scratch. I need to get a double win call this week.
Well, at least now you've been able to see more teams. You know
Right.
what really a lot of the teams are about, so you should be able to make some more calculated decisions. But my goal is just not go 8 and 8 this week. I'm trying to look for a 9 and 7. If I go 9 and 7, we're happy. So let's
Go
see if
over
we can make
500.
it happen. I feel like there's a lot of takeable games this week, a lot of gimmies, for lack of a better word. All right, get us started. Bills Dolphins this time.
The Dolphins taking on the Bills at Buffalo. Buffalo is giving the Dolphins 11.5 points.
It's just tough. The Dolphins
14-2.
just had to go. Or
16-2. Josh Allen is against the 14-2 or 16-2. He is against the Dolphins.
crazy stat. And the only thing I kept thinking was a short week going to Buffalo, going from your warm, nice, coney Miami homes to the freaking snowball that is Buffalo, New York.
But it's nice right now.
It's going to be about 60, 55. That's too cold for people in Miami.
That's
too
not that
cold
cold.
for people. Not for us Oklahomans, but for someone in Miami, I'd be shivering. I would be shivering. And just to go play Josh Allen on a short week, I think it's impossible for the Dolphins to win this one. And it's a huge spread. I think I've seen it at 11.5 and 12.5. So, I mean, it's going to be a fat spread to cover, but I do think the Bills cover. I say this is probably a 33-17 type ball game, so I'm going to take the Bills in the cover. Even though, watch for Josh Allen, he almost got blasted out the game. A lineman poked his hand right through his face mask, cracked his nose. So
I did see
he's
that.
gonna have
Popped it right back in on the sideline.
bro, that looked brutal, man. And that kind of makes me think, why is a quarterback of all people? I guess so he can see better, of course, but you got to have a visor in there because, I mean, that big of a gap. I mean, I can't believe that doesn't happen more often.
Right. I don't see very many quarterbacks having them, except like the runners and stuff, like Jalen Hurts does, I believe. Josh Allen does. I don't think Mahomes does.
I think Jaden Daniels does.
Yeah, I think it's all the runners.
It's just, I feel like that'd be a necessary thing for the quarterbacks. So I bet Josh Allen never goes without one.
Now,
But
maybe.
I got Bills in the cover. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm going Bills in the cover too. Give me the easy pick, easy dub. Money all day. I think James Cook is going to tear them up. He's going to have another big day. So, give me Bills all day.
And it's tough because I really want to put Keon Coleman out on one of my fantasy teams, but I just can't do it. Because just like you said, I feel like they're going to run it down the Dolphins' throat. Go up 17-3 real quick and then just burn the clock out.
Right.
Game.
And everybody's like, oh, the Bills receivers are going to have big years this year. Yeah, they'll probably have like 1,000 yards or whatever. That's a good year. But they're not going to throw the ball as much because the Ravens had such a tough run defense. They had to throw the ball, basically.
And, those type of games, you definitely want to open it up.
Yeah.
But against the Dolphins, I mean, this is where you save guys. Let your run game do the work. Let your defense get a couple stops because Tua's going to throw a pick or two.
Right.
Guaranteed. I mean, Tua
They're going to eat.
For $51 million a year, this man is looking like a YMCA quarterback. So, I mean, the Bills should have just open season on this man on Thursday. So, I totally agree. I think James Cook and Josh Allen just run it down the throats.
Yep.
Maybe even Ray Davis has a touchdown in there.
I agree. Yep. I like the Ray Davis touchdown quite a bit.
Shoot, his
I like the Dawson Knox touchdown too.
Man, he was my saving grace last year at tight end because I think I drafted Kyle Pitts once again, who burned me once again, even though he's having a pretty good year this year. Michael Penix might have been his saving grace.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dawson Knox, he's on the free agent list. Definitely a possibility to pick up because he is nice.
Yep.
Definitely a good number 2 behind Dalton Kincaid.
So brings us to game 2 then. That was Thursday Night Football. Tomorrow night, folks. Bengals taking on the Vikings. The Vikings are giving the Bengals 2.5 points.
Battle of the backups.
Battle of the backups. This is an easy one for me. Give me the better defense. Give me the Vikings.
I love that, and I was just thinking I'm going to go with experience here. I know we talked about Jake Browning having a little bit of experience, but Carson Wentz has taken a team to the Super Bowl before. He didn't end up. Carson Wentz did all the heavy lifting. Nick Foles just picked up where he left off. I'll take nothing away from Nick Foles. That was pure magic in that Super Bowl, pure magic. But Carson Wentz knows how to get it done. Just like you said, I'm going to take the Vikings as well.
Oh yeah, easy pick.
Easy pick.
Moving right on to the next one. Steelers at the Patriots. The Steelers are giving points away right now. 1.5 points the Pats are giving. Is Christian Gonzalez back?
No.
Okay,
he's going to be gone.
Give me the Steelers. -1.5.
That is our kryptonite right now. I mean, we're leading the league in sacks right now.
DK Metcalf, 250 yards. No,
He's
going to have
I think he's going to touchdown
at least
in
triple
about
digits.
70 for sure.
Yeah, triple digits,
sure.
I think.
Oh, man. I just think, in my mind, our defensive line is really taking us to another level so far this year. I mean, I know we're only 1-1, but we could easily beat the Raiders if Drake May didn't have kind of a fluke opening day, but bounce back big time against the Dolphins. I know, against the Dolphins, but his O-line's holding up for him right now. We really invested in both the offensive and defensive lines, and I know Will Campbell and Justin Wilson, our 2 rookies, are graded top 5 in the league right now in pass blocking performance, whatever
That's good.
initials are called for it.
But he's not throwing the ball very much.
Well, we didn't really need to last week. We were kind of doing whatever we pleased. I mean, he started out hot in that game against the Dolphins, and we kind of went to the run game because Ramondre was just running all over him. I mean, I think Ramondre had about 80, 90 yards.
Trevion Henderson, what are they doing?
I know. But Ramondre, he was a guy at one point, so I can understand him giving him the carries right now just to see if he can kickstart it back up again, revolutionise himself. But I
give it to the
young
legs. He's so good.
I know, and he is, and that's why I kind of like what we got, the power back with the Trevion backup as our little quick, shifty, elusive guy. But the main reason I feel like we win this game is, of course, I think Ramondre keeps up the running because the Steelers are very vulnerable right now. But our league leading 9 sacks in our first 2 games. We're leading the league in sacks right now. I feel like we pressure Aaron Rodgers a bunch this game. I feel like Aaron Rodgers shows us that Achilles still basically 3/4 of the way healed, not 100%. So I'm going to take the Pats. I think we get the cover. Not the cover, we're getting points. So I'm going to take the plus money, and I think it's going to be a 23-20 type ball game. I think
you better hope it's not 23-20 because then you won't cover.
We're getting the points.
1.5.
What?
1.5 points.
If it's 23-20, we'd still cover.
Oh, you talking Patriots win 23-20?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I thought you
I was doing that huge spiel. You think I pick the Steelers?
No. Oh, no, I knew you were picking the Pats, but I thought you would say, okay, yeah.
No, it's a close one. But we take it.
Gosh. Yeah, I'm rocking with the Steelers still. I think the Steelers...
Understandable. I feel like they have no run game, and I know Christian Gonzalez
they don't have any run game.
No run game, but Jalen Warren's, and I don't want to put it all on Jalen Warren because it seems like he just has no holes to run through at the same time, but yeah, Christian Gonzalez being gone might hurt us, but DK's been very shaky so far in 2 games. First game he did great, they were catching him in stride, He was taking the ball, yards after catch, but I just think we're going to get to Aaron Rodgers too quick. He's not going to have that time.
I think DK's a little overrated as well.
He shouldn't be because the dude's like, if you were to draw up a receiver, he was what you would draw up.
I just don't think
4'5" guy who's
6'4".
Yeah, he might not be the best route runner, but I mean, contested balls in traffic. I mean, that's the guy you want on your team. Yeah. He can out-muscle guys. He's been doing it his whole career. But can they get him the ball? That's the question.
Yeah. I think he'd be much better suited as like a tight end.
Probably.
He'd be perfect for a tight end. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, getting off subject. Colts at the Titans. The Titans are getting 4.5 points at home. Colts, Daniel Jones, looking like a beast, looking like the MVP right now.
It's basically the question of when is Daniel Jones going to come back to earth?
When is he going to turn into a pumpkin?
When is he going to go back to those glory days of sucking it up with the Giants? And right now, I don't see it. I know the Titans have a good defense. I know Cam Ward is progressively, slowly but surely getting better, but I got to take the Colts here. I'm going to take them until they prove me wrong, proven otherwise.
Yes, I agree, and I honestly think that the Colts may be the Vikings of last year. Very good team, just like maybe missing like a quarterback with a really good roster. Maybe needs like another piece to help the quarterback. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm going with the Colts as well. Tyler Warren playing like a beast.
And Jonathan Taylor, 150 yards last week on the ground. And he was on my bench, dude. I could have had 200 points in one league, but I had that dude riding the pine for Breece Hall. That'll never happen again, let me tell you. Oh, literally, it gave me about 5.5 points. Luckily, I didn't really need it, but yeah, Jonathan Taylor, he might have found something.
That'd be nice. We'll see. Next big game, Texans at the Jaguars. Divisional game right here. The Jaguars are giving 1.5 points at home. Texans coming off a big loss against the Buccaneers on Monday Night Football. Sort of a short week for them. Jaguars coming off a tough loss. They should have won the game against the Bengals. I think that Trevor Lawrence is going to come back with a vengeance. Give me the Jacksonville Jaguars.
The Jaguars. And I'll tell you another thing with the Jaguars. They've got to get Brian Thomas Jr. involved.
They do.
I mean, he is literally
He dropped 2 big balls last week.
Did he drop 2 big balls?
Dropped 2 big balls.
See that. I just see the target share he's getting is so low right now.
Oh, they need to throw him 12, 13 targets a game.
He's not getting 8 to 10 targets a game. I mean, what could you possibly be talking about all week? I mean, come on, you've got to get that guy involved. And I think you're right. I think this is the week they do it. But, man, it's hard to go against the Texans' defense. I feel like the Texans are just due for one. I mean, they have so much talent on that team. Nick Chubb looks like he might have found his stride again after just a brutal knee injury a couple of years ago. Really kind of stepped up.
He was doubting him a little bit there for a minute at the beginning of the season.
I mean, it had to, man. The guy, I think he tore everything in his knee. like ACL, MCL, and meniscus. So I think it was a long comeback for the boy, but had like a 25-yard touchdown run last when they played Monday.
Yes.
Yeah, on Monday against the Bucs.
That's a good run-in right there.
For Nick Chubb, you need to see something
Definitely.
like that. So I really want to take the Texans. But I'm going to take the Prince that was promised. I think they get Brian Thomas Jr. involved this week.
They need to figure out how to use Travis Hunter too.
Yes.
I think they just need to stop running him on cornerback, or just run him at wide receiver, or just fully run him at quarterback and no wide receiver. Don't do it in between. Pick one or the other. And I mean,
damn right.
1 week, if you want to have him play wide receiver the whole game, and then the other game you want to have him run quarterback, do that.
Did you see him lining up? I'm glad you brought that up because I wanted to talk about that. Did you see him lining up on corner against Jamar Chase?
Oh.
5 yards off, just the easiest catch Jamar's gonna have all year, bro. Travis Hunter was getting cooked up, but like
run him at wide receiver.
You see that?
Run him at wide receiver.
And I was hyping him up at cornerback, but then I'm like, that's Jamar Chase though. That is Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase.
He does that
He's
to
so
damn
good.
near everybody. Unless it's Darrelle Revis, he's probably cooking you up.
Right.
I mean, so I didn't really take too much into it, but man, it was bad. It was bad. 10-yard hitches, and he was just flying down the field thinking it was a go.
Yep.
So I agree. You got to pick one for the man because he obviously can't do both.
Nope.
And even on offense, they don't get him involved. I think he's had only about 7, 8 targets so far. I mean, they have at least 3 guys ahead of him. Parker Washington, barely Brian Thomas, barely. And then I think there's a third guy that's getting involved there. So, yeah, they need to find something with him. Find a groove that fits him.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be interesting, for sure. That's going to be a good game, I think. Very good.
I think it'll be close,
Very
for
good
sure.
game. Very good. We'll see what they run him at. Because they've been running him a little bit more on offense, or they ran more defense last time than offense, but he's not getting very many targets. So they need to figure something out. They need to pick one lane or the other. Every game, you just switch it up a little bit. Anyways, next big game. The Falcons taking on the Panthers. The Panthers are giving the Panthers 5.5 points. Divisional game right here. At home, the Panthers getting 5.5. Going up against a tough Falcon, a good Falcons defense, and a good quarterback with a good running back, good wide receiver, mediocre tight end. With that being said, Carter, who are you rolling with this game?
I feel like the question here is do you believe the Panthers can build off of that fourth quarter against the Cardinals? Because they were down.
They almost won
27-6 or something, and then scored 2 touchdowns in the last 5 minutes. Almost come back and score the game winner. So can they build off that? Bryce Young definitely picked it up. Probably should have won.
Probably.
Yes. Do I think they can? No, not really. I mean, Bryce Young has just been so back and forth in his career. He'll show you why he got drafted so high and then throw for about 80 yards and 3 picks in the next game. And I think, like you said, the Falcons' defense is very stout. I think they're not going to ever just completely dominate you, but they're definitely going to hold firm on some key drives, give their offense a chance. I think Bijan Robinson took a couple steps this last week. I mean, he was doing a little bit of everything. 100-yard rushing, about 40, 50 yards catching. So I think the Falcons definitely take that in stride, so I'm going to take the Falcons. Michael Penix and Bijan Robinson and the Falcons, baby.
Yeah, I'm going to roll with the Falcons as well.
And Drake London. Can't forget Drake London because I think he's solid.
Yeah.
I think he's
Drake
a
London's
one
very good.
on a lot of teams.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Give me the Falcons, too, for all those reasons. Very good team all around. Easy enough. I don't think the Panthers are there right now.
No.
They got a good rookie wide receiver. He was tearing them up there for a minute. I think he had 100 yards.
Who? Not Leggett. Because Leggett's McMillan. Tedro McMillan's looking good.
Oh, yeah.
You need to get him off your bench.
Yeah, I need to roll him out.
You need to roll him out. No doubt about it.
For sure.
Yeah, and the crazy thing about the Panthers is Bryce Young has him and Xavier Leggett to throw to, but Leggett has been like nowhere. I think he has about 6 targets so far in 2 games. I mean, has really been struggling, just can't seem to separate. So need to get him going if the Panthers want to have any sort of chance.
Really non-existent from him. He has 8 catches, I think, for negative.
And I heard his accent was fake. I saw a video of him in
I saw
Georgia,
that
and he was
too.
talking like a regular person. I was like, what's happening here? Won't go too much into it, but he needs to figure something out. Either go back to talking normal and ball out, or go hillbilly and just start mossing fools. Either one.
Right. Oh, we got a big game next. Rams at
still
the
the 12
Eagles.
o'clocks?
I don't know. Let me look. I don't think so.
I think that's the game of the week.
I think we're still at 12 o'clocks. It better be game of the week. Yeah, that's still a 12 o'clock game. Rams, Eagles. Eagles giving the Rams 3.5 points. NFC divisional matchup where the Rams almost beat them last season. Eagles got a little worse on defense. I think that either Puka Nacua or Devontae Adams are going to eat. I'm going to take the Rams and the points.
I totally
all
agree with you.
day.
I mean, Jalen Hurts, for the 2 wins they've gotten, Jalen Hurts hasn't necessarily played well. I mean, he's been
Tush
very
push.
good.
They ran the tush push. What? 11% of their plays against the Chiefs were tush pushes.
That's crazy. I didn't see that at all.
Yeah,
But
11%.
it just seems like Jalen Hurts is taking a little bit of a step back. And when you have Saquon in the running game and, the defense might not be as good, but they're definitely holding firm so far because the Cowboys' offense is good. I don't know how you feel about them, but to me, Javonte Williams is running it well. George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb, of course, so that's a tough offense to slow down. They ended up getting the win in week 1.
Right.
The Chiefs are the Chiefs. So I think they're holding firm, but I feel like Jalen Hurts needs to step up to win a game against a team like the Rams who will score on you.
They got
9 times out of 10 they're going to score on you with a guy like Puka, a guy like Devontae Adams.
Kyron Williams.
Kyron Williams. They got weapons on
Yep.
their side. Matty Ice is a known veteran, seasoned, been doing it for a long time.
Super Bowl champion.
And a very underrated defense. Jared Verse, and I can't remember the other guy's name, but they got a little 1-2 punch on the edge.
They get to him on the edge.
Mhm.
They will pressure him.
So I got to agree with you. I think I'm going to take the Rams, but I'm sure they're getting points with this.
Yeah,
What's
the
the spread?
Rams are getting 3.5 points against
Wow,
the
the
Eagles.
money line too.
Oh, yeah.
Give me the Rams plus 3.5.
Rams all day. I think the Rams went out right.
Mm-hmm.
Next game should be a pretty easy pick. Jets at the Bucks. The Bucks are giving the Jets 6.5 points. I am rocking with Baker and the Bucks.
Got to take Baker here. He might have 400 yards. He might literally have 400 yards. They're going to absolutely demolish them.
Yep.
Bucky Irving, 100 rushing. Mike Evans, first 100-yard game of the season, on his way to another 1,000-yard season. So I think I'm going to take Bubba Baker and the Bucks.
Yep, I agree with that. Jets suck.
Jets suck.
Jets suck.
Tyrod Taylor might be filling in, but he ain't going to be enough.
No.
He ain't going to be enough. Aaron Glenn might be another coach that goes down the hatch for the Jets because he's going to have about 2 or 3 wins this year. It looks
Jets
like.
out.
Out of there. Another top 10 pick.
Yep. Next big game, Raiders at the Commanders. The Commanders are giving the Raiders 3.5 points.
At Raiders?
It's at Commanders.
At Commanders.
At Commanders.
Okay.
I think this is a big bounce back game for
Geno?
Jaden Daniel.
Oh.
I think this is like his step where he's going to move back to what he was last year. So I'm rocking with the Commanders. Minus 3.5 points all day.
If he plays.
I think he's gonna play.
But either way, I think Marcus Mariota or Jaden Daniels has their way because Geno looked terrible on Monday night. He just looked like he had no idea who to throw it to. 3 interceptions,
awful.
less than 150 yards. It was a rough outing. Ashton Genty, I think, has about 60, 70 yards through 2 games.
Not looking good.
Can't get him going. So, yeah, got to take the Commanders on this one.
Yep. Next one, Packers at the Browns. The Packers are giving the Browns 7.5 points at home. I think the Packers making the Super Bowl.
Right now, I'd say they have the best chance.
I think they could win. It's Bills or them right now.
Jordan Love kind of taking off, even though I will say Jaden Reed is out. Jaden Reed, broken collarbone, something else, so he's done for a couple months, and that's basically their number 1 until Christian Watson comes back. But does this mean Matthew Golden's going to step up? I'm not sure, but I think the defense alone, just because they're playing the Browns, I think the defense alone will hold tight for them, so I think I'm going to take the Packers as well.
I'm going to take the Browns. I sort of think that they're going to overlook the Packers here because guess who they play next week? Dallas.
Oh, Dallas.
Micah Parsons is going to be looking towards this Dallas game. Packers, they had a couple offensive linemen get banged up, and they will be going up against Myles Garrett in that very tough pass rush. So
basically, had to rip his team in the post-game press conference. Basically, saying all of your favorite cuss words, saying we have got to figure this out because it looked like we just didn't care after the 3rd quarter. Which against the Ravens, they probably could have scored that many points even if you did care.
Right.
But yeah, the Browns need to step up. Need a bounce back game, and I can see it being a letdown for the Packers as well. But I'm just going to go with what I know. As the Packers are good, the Browns are bad.
Yep, and I respect it. But give me 7.5 points. Browns all day. Cover that anyways. Broncos at the Chargers. Chargers giving the Broncos 2.5 points.
This is a fun one. I feel like Justin Herbert's playing the best he's ever played.
He's my MVP. Since Joey B's down, he's my MVP right now.
I know, I need to figure out who I'm going to change mine to here. Give me Jordan Love. I'm going Packers every game. Jordan Love going to be MVP.
That's
Gonna
fine,
have a
yeah.
hell of a season. But
Charges, Justin Herbert, MVP.
dude, the way he's playing, I wouldn't be surprised. Their defense is looking nice too. Jim Harbaugh making a case for Coach of the Year already. I mean, they're looking like they're going to make a push late in the season, into the playoffs. So I think I'm going to have to take Chargers here, but I can definitely see the Broncos bouncing back because their defense got embarrassed last week. Bo Nix didn't play well at all. I think he kind of bounces back, and the Broncos have too many weapons to be struggling like that.
Are you sure you're rolling with the Chargers? Because it sounds like you're rolling with the Broncos now.
I mean, I love the Broncos defense, but I just love what Justin Herbert's doing. I think he's too hard to stop right now. And based off what I saw the Broncos last week, I mean, for being rated so high early in the season, they got blown out against the Colts. I mean, the Colts basically did whatever they wanted in the second half. And it's in LA, so I think that goes a long way.
I'm going to take the Broncos in points.
There you go.
I had enough in my mind. I was going to take the opposite of what you took and what you've taken because we've had so many head-to-heads and I started to make some ground. So, next game, Saints at the Seahawks. Seahawks are giving the Saints 7.5 points.
That's tough. That's a tough one.
Yeah. I'm rocking with the Seahawks.
I think I have to follow just because Kenneth Walker showed people what he can do last week.
On the bench.
120 rush yards.
Just chilling on the bench, too. I was
Really?
like, he's not going to play. I mean, tough.
I couldn't have him in my bench even if I wanted to. I got no bench players in the league. I have him. So, yeah, I threw him out there, thank goodness. You know, I really didn't have a choice. But I think he kind of takes control of this game against the Saints, who the Saints are being snippy so far. They lose to the, Brock Purdy-less 49ers by 5 last week, 26-21. So I think they're at least fighting. I think Spencer Rattler's giving them everything they have, but it just won't be enough.
I agree.
So I have to think the Seahawks cover this one.
Seahawks on that one. Got the Cardinals taking on your Super Bowl pick of the 49ers. The 49ers are giving the Cardinals 2.5 points, and it is in San Francisco Bay.
And this is one where you feel like you have to take the Cardinals, but it always seems like Kyler Murray loses these type of games. I mean, for the past 3 seasons, it seems like every big game he's ever been in, he's just gotten punked in it. So I don't know. Marvin Harrison Jr. only had 2 catches last week. James Conner struggling a little bit. Give me Mac Jones and the 49ers. I think they hold out. Christian McCaffrey has one of his CMC type days, and I think Kyler Murray struggles, just like he always does in these games.
I'm rocking with Kyler Murray. I'm taking the Cardinals. I have the Cardinals winning the division, so give me the Cardinals and the points. They're going to start the season. Are they 2-0 or 3-0?
They're 2-0.
Yeah, they're going to be 3-0. Let's go. Cardinals all day. Which brings us to the last 3:25 game. Cowboys at the Bears. The Cowboys are giving the Bears 1.5 points in Chicago. The Cowboys coming off a very big scoring win against the Giants.
Yeah, that was a crazy game, man. Fun all the way around from the first quarter to the final whistle in OT. It was a fun one all the way. Russell Wilson played a great game. Just made one mistake to kind of screw over the Giants. Why he threw that ball, I'll never know. And the Cowboys, just defense, seems like they can't stop anybody. And just before we get too involved, I'm going to take the Cowboys, but just talking the Bears here, I feel like Caleb Williams is getting the short end of the stick on this one. Because he played well against the Lions last week. Did they do anything in the second half? No. But no one for the Bears did anything in the second half. The defense basically turned their mode to rookie and just let the Lions do whatever they wanted. So all the hate I'm seeing for Caleb Williams, which most of the time it's been warranted. But this game, no. No one should be hating on Caleb Williams. That was probably his best game of the year so far. I believe he had like a 89 QB rating, an 89 point something. So I think the hate has gotten a little bit out of hand. Trust me, I hate Caleb Williams just as much as the next guy, but that's not a game you should be really hating and looking at to describe who Caleb Williams is. Because the Bears played terrible. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game just because it doesn't seem like the Bears can stop anybody. The Cowboys definitely can stop anybody. But I think Dak Prescott balls out, Caleb Williams balls out. This could be a 33-30 type of ball game. What's the spread? 2.5, I believe?
1.5. Cowboys giving 1.5.
Give me the Cowboys, taking the bet. An old Dacky boy.
Yeah, give me the Cowboys as well. They're just going to score more. They're just going to
At the end of the day, they'll
Score
score more.
way
They'll
more
with a CD,
points,
you'll have a
right.
good chance.
They try to get to the 50-yard line and then kick a field goal.
They
They get to the 50-yard line and kick a field goal every
Brandon
time.
Aubrey's insane.
Why would you not do that? Guy would go to the 40-yard line, and guess what? If it's, kick field goal every time.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy what
Right.
he makes it look so easy. I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if it's from a 50-yarder, a 60-yarder, or 65-yarder. I mean, dude's just eyeballing it, knowing exactly what he's going to do.
Yeah.
He does it.
All you got to get is 25 to 30 yards, and he's good for a field goal. That's all day. Which brings Sunday Night Football. Chiefs.
Is that not Sunday
Gi-
Night Football?
No, Chiefs at the Giants is Sunday Night Football.
Is that what they're blessing us with this Sunday? Wow, that sucks.
Chiefs are giving the Giants 6.5 points.
Mm.
And the Chiefs play the Raiders next week. Or the Ravens next week.
I haven't seen anything from the Chiefs to say that they cover this 6.5. I mean, the offense has been so shaky. I'm going to take the Giants in the points. I think Russell Wilson's can build off last week. I mean, he looked like a Russell Wilson of old. Russell Wilson with the Legion of Boom in Seattle. I mean, he looked good last game. I think Malik Neighbors and him have finally made some sort of connection. Wandale Robinson somehow is still just balling out, even though I still think he's a bum. But he's still, I think he's like 4th in the league in passing and receiving right now.
I am rocking with the Chiefs.
There you go.
Do you know
There you
why? Because the Giants have given up 455 yards a game to offenses. I think they're just going to eat them alive.
Tell me why,
Eat them alive.
what is wrong with your Giants defensive coordinator? Why is Brian Burns, Kayvon Thibodeau, Sexy Dexy, and Abdul Carter been on the field together a total of 8 times? 8 plays they have been together all at once.
He's got there all the
Who
time.
idea is that? I mean, I'm putting all my guys on all the time. I mean, someone's got to tap their helmet for me to get them out of there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that makes no sense to me. But I think, just like you're saying, they've given up 450, what was it?
455 yards per game.
Per game. I mean, something's got to change, and I think that's the change that's going to be made. So I'm going to take the Giants plus the points. Chiefs still win, of course. But the Chiefs can't seem to outscore anybody right now. They have no offense. Travis Kelce's dropping touchdowns wide open.
Right.
I mean, maybe not wide open, but
Catchable balls.
Kelsey catchable balls.
Right.
I mean, he's caught those for 10 years now. So I just don't see why the Chiefs would dominate this game. I think it's close. I think they win 2017 type ball game again.
Okay. Yeah, I'm rocking with the Chiefs. I think they're just gonna. I'm rocking with the fact that the Giants give up 455 yards a game. So we'll see. God, I hope not. Normally, whenever I take the Giants, they do good. Whenever I don't take the Giants, they do good. They might win. So that's awesome. Monday Night Football. Lions at the Ravens. The Ravens are giving the Lions 4.5 points, and everybody's on this big moon. I guess there's like a full moon or some sort of new moon, and Dan Campbell's very good whenever the moon's like this. Guess what? Lamar Jackson is 26-2 against the NFC.
Jared Goff is 0-3 against the Ravens with about 4 interceptions. So maybe Dan Campbell's nice, but Jared Goff is not nice against the Ravens. So I'm going to have to take the Ravens on this one. I think Lamar Jackson has his way. Derrick Henry, I think, is looking for a bounce-back game after a very anticlimactic 23 yards last week. I mean, no touchdowns. And what were they on the 1-yard line at least twice? They didn't score with them. I mean, Derrick Henry's going to be pissed running that ball.
He's going to have a bunch of yards.
Would not want to be in his way if I'm a Lion defender. Unless you're Aiden Hutchinson, you can probably handle it. But, yeah, I've got to take the Ravens on this one. The track record with Jared Goff is just not good.
Yep, I'm rocking with the Ravens as well. Easy enough.
Easy enough.
That's the pick 'em, folks.
There we go. Pick 'em done. NFL check. Now we'll move on to a little bit of college football. OU with the big win, or basically the win they were supposed to get.
Right, big
last
blowout in
week.
Temple.
I meant
Big
to
week
say
this week. Big week this week.
Texas A&M with the big win last week against Notre Dame, which Notre Dame might be out of the college football playoffs. I mean, they're going to have to make a hell of a run.
Yep.
Basically go undefeated to stay in this
They're
thing.
still ranked.
24. I mean, they draw. That's not playoff bound.
No, not as of right
But
now.
you got to
But
know
if
they played
win-
Miami and Texas A&M.
Right.
I mean,
If
they
they
played
win
two
out-
studs of a team.
If they win out, they could.
They could.
They
But
could.
that's when being independent really kills you.
Right.
Because you kind of need that conference championship. But you're right. If they win out dominantly, they probably do go.
Oh, yeah.
Which they very well could do. I mean, who else do they got that's tough on their schedule?
They'll play Arkansas.
Notre Dame, Arkansas?
Yep. They'll
That's a
play.
weird
They'll
matchup.
play USC Pitt, Syracuse, Stanford. So I mean, the rest of the schedule is pretty easy. So if they win out the rest of the way, they have a very good shot of making the college football playoffs. I think
For sure.
they'll get the benefit of the doubt. Especially if other teams are losing. Because a 3 or a 2-loss team made the playoffs last year. I could be wrong. But I think a 2-loss team.
I think it was Ohio State.
Yeah, Ohio State 2-loss
They
team
won
and
it.
won it. Right,
Yeah.
but they were the best team in college football last year.
Yes, yeah, no doubt. And just to talk a little bit more about last week, I mean, that Tennessee-Georgia game was absolutely insane. Don't know if you watched that.
It was very good.
I mean, I thought Georgia was dead in the water in that first half. It seemed like Joey Aguilar could do whatever he wanted with Tennessee at quarterback. But Gunnar Stockton, proven like Kirby Smart knows what he's doing. He brought him in for a reason, and he dropped a dime on 4th and 7 to tie the game up. I mean, it was literally an over the shoulder to, I think his name's London Humphrey, the receiver, and it was one of the most beautiful balls.
They needed a good quarterback to come
the
through.
toughest scenario I've seen.
left.
Oh, yeah.
For sure, so that helps out.
Carson Beck, just to speak on him, proving a lot of people wrong right now.
Oh, he's going to
building a resume right back up to where it was last
Yeah.
year at the beginning of the season. I mean, he's looking like a stud, but Gunnar Stockton, he looked good at the end of that game. Got Georgia the victory in a tough environment at Tennessee, which I guess Georgia dominates Tennessee 9 times out of 10. So I guess, do you really call it a rivalry? But it is a rivalry in at least Tennessee fans' eyes. So a good win for Georgia.
Yeah.
But this week, it's the week of the Big 12, baby. 11 a.m. We got Utah versus Texas Tech, who, in my opinion, it's going to be one of those two teams winning the Big 12. And I think this could be
This is going to be the deciding factor. Well, they'll play again.
in the championship. But I mean, this is going to be a very good game.
Is it at Texas Tech?
It is at Texas Tech.
Okay.
No, I believe it's at
If it's
Utah.
at Utah.
I believe it's in the mountains of Utah, Mormon country.
Yeah, it is in Utah. Give me Texas Tech. I think Texas Tech can go up to Utah and win, honestly.
I mean, they paid the most money out of any school to bring in these guys.
They got that
Over
$1 billion
$25 million.
owner, yeah.
So, yeah, I think I'm going to have to take Texas Tech. Utah, Devin Dampiers has been really good, but I love me some Baron Morton. I mean, he is good over for the Red Raiders. I think it's going to be 42-41. I mean, it's going to be an absolute just fireworks show. And then, of course, we got Auburn, Oklahoma at 2:30. I mean, Jackson Arnold coming back to his first love, which is the Sooners. You know he's going to be pissed, looking to make a statement. But you know OU's going to be looking to do the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
Put him in his place.
Oh,
Show
they're
him
going to
why
throw
he hit
a
the
lot
lead.
at him. They're going to throw a lot at him this game. And I look at OU win this game and cover the spread, honestly. I look at OU being 5-0 heading to Texas.
I saw a thing
And going
that
to beat Texas.
a big-time analyst saying that he predicted OU to be 8-4 at the end of the season. This was way early on. They talked about, would OU fans be happy with an 8-4 record? And I got to think, as of right now, from what we've seen from them, no. I mean, they're looking for 11-2.
Make the play. They're looking to make the
10-2,
college football playoffs.
yes. I mean, they're looking for playoff right now. Anything less is
They
not
play.
acceptable.
They play 1, 2, 3, 4,
Tough
5,
schedule.
6, 7. They play 7 ranked teams.
Tough, dude.
If they win most of those games, there's no doubt in my mind they shouldn't be in the college football playoffs just because of how strong their schedule was and like strength of schedule.
We got
should
the SEC
go
always
to-
gets, what have they gotten every year? 2 or 3 teams in? I mean,
Right.
if they can make it to the SEC championship, which I guess there's the east and west side of that, so I don't know how that all is.
Oh no,
maybe-
it's all SEC now.
Oh, it's
There's
just
just
one
one
big thing and
SEC.
top 2
There's
go?
just one
That's
SEC.
perfect. If they can make it to the SEC championship, they're in.
Which
They
very
are-
well could happen.
I think as of right now, I'd bet them to go to the SEC championship.
Oh, yeah.
because They look.
I think they can beat Alabama. I think they can beat Texas. I don't think they can beat LSU.
I don't know. I mean, LSU's offense looked very shaky. Nussmeier looks like not a 3-year
If we
starter.
lose, it'll be because of the coaching difference, I think.
Really? You're that high on Brian Kelly?
I think Brian Kelly's a little bit better of a coach than Brent Venables. Brent Venables doesn't. But I will say this: the offense has looking good. What am I saying? LSU's going down. Mateer's going to win the Heisman too.
Mateer probably does win the Heisman, and he's looking like he's going to be a top 10 pick.
Oh yeah,
I mean, he's looking stupid good.
he looks very good at Oklahoma.
But yeah, I think I got to take Oklahoma against Auburn. I do think they cover just by the half point. I think it's like a 31-24 type game. I think Jackson Darnold just makes throws he usually doesn't make just because he's going to be so dialed in, pissed off a little bit. But
I think it's 24. I think it's 28-14. Oh,
I think it's a
big
domination.
blowout. Big
A little bit of a
blowout.
domination.
Jackson Dart's going to, or not Jackson Dart.
Jackson Arnold.
Jackson Arnold is going to be running for his life.
For his life, that's for sure. That defense is going to be
that
hunting him.
defense is going to
Hunting him,
be
man.
hunting him. So OU all day, Boomer Sooner.
Going to be a good one at 2:30 on ABC. And then one that I feel like a lot of people.
Hey, hold on. OSU's going to get their first victory of the season this year. They're going to play Tulsa.
Dude, oh my God.
Can you imagine
this
if they
might be our
lose?
last win of the season.
Can you imagine if they lose to Tulsa?
Hey, Tulsa went on a run against us back in the 60s, won about 7 in a row. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe this might be the start of something because I don't know who's going to want to come to Oklahoma State after this season. But, yes, I agree with you. This is the one game that we really should win because I think we're going to be not favored in literally the next 8-9 games.
You all beat UT Martin. Never mind, I forgot.
We
about
beat
that.
UT Martin.
I forgot y'all played UT Martin.
Yes.
The
We
spread's
will
only
get 2 wins.
13.5.
I mean, did you see what happened to us a couple weeks ago against Oregon?
I did.
I mean, we
I
couldn't
did.
do anything. But people have to remember, if Haas Hejny doesn't get hurt, doesn't break his foot, we don't get beat like this. Zane Flores is terrible.
Right.
He was a 2, maybe a 3-star recruit, but just barely.
It's
And that's why we were
14
one
to
of-
69 then.
I don't know what we saw in him. He must have had the best senior season at his high school, and I think he's from Utah. I mean, he must have just been balling out because right now he does not look like a D1 quarterback. But if Haas Hejny was in there, we do not lose that bad. We at least score 21 points, I believe. I mean, Haas Hejny has the running ability to make people worry about him. If stuff breaks down, he doesn't just wiggle his way out and throw it into the stands. I mean, he gains you 4 or 5 yards. I mean, do they probably score 50 points on us? Yes. But it's 50 to 21 instead of 69 to 3.
I think they still score.
So I think Haas Hejny now has a lot to do with this problem. But our defense is obviously terrible as well, so they are
I don't think
just-
they can beat Bixby.
we absolutely obliterate. For what my 8th grade football coach used to say, we'd rub their dicks in the dirt. All right, we would put their dicks in the dirt. All right, but yeah, this could be the last game Oklahoma State wins this year because I don't see us being favored in any other game after this. I mean, it's tough. But maybe when Haas Hejny comes back, he changes things around because I do think he adds an extra layer to our offense. I truly do. But can our defense stop anybody? Probably not at the end of the day. But yeah, Oklahoma State don't cover the 13.5, but we get the dub. We get the dub, 27-20.
I'd love to
say.
see Texas beat them. That would, or Tulsa beat them.
Don't
That would
ever
be
say some shit like
that would be solid.
No. I literally just
That
talked
would be
good about
solid.
your Sooners for.
I'm
10
just
minutes, and
saying,
that's how
Tulsa. I
your
respect
response.
Tulsa. Tulsa's up.
You gotta respect.
Used
them,
to
bro.
have season tickets to Tulsa. That's why I'm always.
I'm worried
rooting
about
for
their running back Dominic Richardson because he used to go to Oklahoma State, so you know he's going to be in there with a chip on his shoulder.
For sure.
Going to make a statement, so that'll be tough. But all right, we get out of Oklahoma. Now we're going to talk a little bit of Tulane, Ole Miss. I think this is an important game because if Ole Miss loses this game, I think it really hurts their college football playoff odds. And of course, they're 3-0, and their quarterback's a little banged up right now, but Tulane's looking really good. They got the BYU reject and that Jake Ratzliff who had to leave BYU about a month before the season started, and he's looking like the miracle worker for the Green Wave. I mean, Tulane's 3-0. If they win this game, they're definitely going to be ranked.
And they're definitely gonna win the American Conference.
Looking
for
like
sure.
it. Looking like it, dude, for sure. I mean, they're looking really, really good.
I wish
So-
Tulsa would, but not gonna happen.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not, sadly. I mean, Tulane is nice. I think this will be a hell of a game, for sure.
And their
It'll be a hell
mascot
of
is
a
so
game.
solid. I love the Green Wave. It's money.
Oh,
Tulane,
it's
send me a shirt, hook it up. I love the Tulane.
Mm-hmm. It's sick, man. And to get a quarterback like that,
Love
basically for
Tulane.
free. I mean, I'm
Right.
sure they had to pay him something, but
Definitely.
I mean, they got a steal with old Jake Ratzliff,
Yep.
for sure, because he was BYU's moneymaker. Even though that Bear, the new quarterback for BYU, is pretty good. Bear Bachmeyer, I
Pretty
think is
good.
his name. He's pretty good, dude. Pretty good. All right, that's another 2:30 Scott time. Next we got a little bit of Florida Miami. That's always a good one, even though DJ Lagway threw 5 interceptions last week. So
Miami will blow
it
them
looks
out.
like Miami's just absolutely below them out.
Yeah.
Even though, you know, that interstate rivalry, could get a little something special. But you
Definitely.
gotta take Miami at the end of the day.
Oh, definitely.
Carson Beck on another level, their defense on another level. And then prime time, 6:30, Illinois, Indiana. I think that's going to be a good one. I think Illinois and Luke Altmaier are going to be ready to play. I think they're going to be doing everything they can to win this one in Indiana. But Kirk Kignetti and the Hoosiers are solid.
The Hoosiers.
Fernando Mendoza is a solid quarterback. I saw one mock draft on ESPN. They had this Indiana quarterback going number 1. Someone thinks that highly of him. He will go number 1 in the draft. So obviously a little bit something special
That's
about this
crazy.
kid. They are favored by
The
5.5.
Hoosiers quarterback?
Yes. I believe his name's Fernando Mendoza.
He's already thrown 9 touchdowns.
Fernando Mendoza, 55 for 76 with 9 tutties.
Wow.
Luke Altmaier, 56 for 78 with 8 tutties.
708 with 9 tuds. Wow.
Ooh, yeah, that's tough.
But played nobody. Played Old Dominion. Played Kent State. Oh, did find out. My wife's cousin is the defensive coordinator for Old Dominion.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
dude. Was he a Wichita guy as well?
Yeah.
Wichita
Went
puts
to
out, man.
Went to K-State.
Went to K-State?
Coached for K-State too.
Wow.
Defensive coordinator for K-State.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it took him. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. What's his name?
Oh,
You can
man.
remember?
I can't remember
off
off
the spot.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
last
dude.
name Martin. I
Get it to you
believe.
next episode.
Yeah.
77. But I think I got to go with Indiana in prime time. I feel like being at home will make a big difference. Fernando Mendoza is a little bit. I mean, to some people, the best quarterback in the country. So
Right.
I think they do it. I've never really been high on Illinois. I mean, they're really good this year. I know they got a very solid coach. What's his name? Of course, it doesn't say. Let me look up their coach. He's been around forever.
Who's?
Illinois.
Oh, he's been there for, yeah.
Illinois.
I think one of the longer
Brett
term
Bielema.
coaches.
Brett Bielema. I mean, been around. I think it said from
They
2017.
made college
he's
football
been
playoffs last year, didn't they?
there. No.
They did.
Indiana did.
Indiana did. That was
Indiana
what I was
did, but
thinking
they didn't play nobody. Remember they played.
They had a cupcake schedule.
I think
and
they played
lost.
Ohio State or Penn State and got just absolutely
Oh
demolished.
yeah, and I knew they would get destroyed.
That was a big debate in that one last year, but
Yeah.
I think Indiana is definitely building off that from last year, and I think they get it done.
Yeah.
But let's see what else we got. Those are all just top 25 teams. I'm sure there's a couple non-top 25 games that should be pretty good. Let me take a run through real quick. Of course, Oklahoma State plays on a Friday, so that's cool. Basically, get the whole world watching them that day.
Yeah, on ESPN too. Don't have to drive down to Stillwater to watch the game. I can watch it from my house. Nice.
Exactly. Syracuse Clemson, that should be a good one. Clemson trying to turn things around. Syracuse is all right, 2-1. I can't remember who they lost to. Pretty good team. To Tennessee, first game of the season, so not a bad loss, but 26 points on them, so they can definitely score the ball.
Oh yeah.
But
Nice.
Clemson, Dallas Sweeney, and being kind of against the transfer portal is really
Hurt him a little bit.
hurting his stock.
Yeah.
right
And they
now.
lost to Georgia Tech last week. They're not looking good. Just plummeting.
Now we got, plummeting.
Plummeting.
SMU, TCU, that'll be a fun one. SMU was ranked last week. TCU is in the conversation for a Big 12 championship run.
Yeah.
I mean, I really respect Josh Hoover, the
They
quarterback. I think he's solid.
destroyed
Colorado.
UNC.
North Carolina.
Yeah. And North
yeah.
Carolina's turned around. They looked good the past couple of weeks.
Oh, you knew old Billy Boy would get things turned around. You
Yeah.
probably got to run sprints till about 3 a.m. the next day.
They said they had like 50 new guys come in this year off the transfer portal.
Oh,
and like
yeah,
new
a lot.
coaches and everything. So it just takes some getting used to there.
Which is going to be the norm here
Yeah.
in college football. A lot of people, which I did see something. I guess they're getting rid of the spring transfer portal.
That's
I
good.
guess they're cutting that out. No
Thank
more
God.
spring movements. Spring additions, I should say.
That's real good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Arizona State Baylor. That'll be a great game
That'll
at
be a Big 12
6:30.
game. High
Even
scoring
though
game.
Arizona State, I knew was too hyped up coming into the season. I mean, Cam Scatterbo did a lot for them.
Yeah.
Losing him kind of hurt, but they do have the number 1 receiver in the nation, basically. They talk about he'll be the first receiver off the board in Jordan Tyson. I mean, he is looking really good. But Sawyer Robinson, I think he's an NFL quarterback for Baylor.
Really?
I mean, Sawyer Robinson is good. He throws it. Let's see how many times he's thrown the ball. I'd say,
He's there for that a lot.
I mean, they make him throw it a bunch. Yeah, 135 attempts. so
Every time
far.
I've seen him, he's been just chucking it.
Yep,
Just
84
been
for
airing it
135, 10 tutties, 2 picks, already over 1,000 yards. So Sawyer Robinson's definitely a wing it type quarterback, air raid approach. I don't know why it won't let me go back. It's kind of annoying. But just a couple more, and then we will move on to a little bit of garbage.
The new ESPN app the update is whack.
It's hurting me, bro. It's hurting
It's
me.
terrible.
Won't let
It's
me turn
terrible.
it around.
I was on there Sunday trying to get updates on the game, and it was like 7-0, and it was like nobody has scored yet. And it's like the ball's at the 50-yard line, and it's not moving. It's
Oh,
like,
I know. I
what
noticed
are you
that too.
doing?
Okay, it's
And
not
like,
just me.
Yeah, I thought it was stupid.
Stupid.
Fix the
ESPN. You literally buy every good thing we have and ruin it.
And ruin
you can
it.
at least make your app
Yeah.
run right. Like,
Right.
Come on now, dude. This NFL Network stuff. I
And if Red Zone, get out of here.
Red
Get
Zone
out of my
commercials,
face.
stupid, man. All right, I think that's it for college football. So I think it's about time for a little bit of
Garbage time.
Which, first off, I can't remember his name. I should have taken a picture of it when I saw it. But that pole vault guy, who basically wins gold every year at the Olympics, broke his own world record for the 13th time.
Wow.
I mean, basically, he breaks it, and then goes and breaks it again. So that dude is absolutely nuts.
He's a dog.
Let me look him up. Let me look him up real quick.
Pole vaulting's pretty solid. They get high.
You gotta be impressed. Gotta be impressed.
Yeah, definitely. And the way they're just, that bar just bends so much, I'd be afraid that son of a gun would snap and just boom, just go straight down.
Yep, Armand Duplantis is his
Where's
name.
he from?
I think he's from Australia, I believe.
We need an American doing this. Need an American pole vaulter winning gold every year. We are
Sweden. He's from Sweden.
from Sweden.
So yeah, I had to throw that out there. Crazy stat. I mean, literally, has broke his record 13 times.
That's nuts.
crazy. Every year, he basically re-breaks it. So, and gets about $250K for doing it.
Right.
For his sponsor. So he's doing it for a reason. Not
Just
because
go
he
up
likes
an
the
inch
record.
every time, or 2 inches. I can clear it another 3 inches next year.
Let's
I
see.
think.
What's his max? Let me look up what his max is.
I wonder how high they go on
Oh,
average.
like 14 feet, dude. They go up there, man.
Gotta be higher than that, I feel
Pole
like.
vault's record.
Gotta be like
Duplantis. There he is.
20 feet.
Of course, it gives me the Wikipedia.
20
What is
foot.
the highest pole vault record ever? The highest pole vault record is 6.3 meters, 20 feet, 8 inches, set by Armand Mondo
20
Duplantis.
feet tall.
Set it on September 15th, 2025.
That is.
Just
okay.
rebroke it in Tokyo. And I said 14 career world records. Done it 14 times.
That's
Dude's an absolute beast.
What a
Dude
dog.
is an absolute beast.
What a dog.
I know, dude, I saw it and I was like, that's a crazy stat.
Yeah.
That's one you can definitely tell your kids
crazy
about and be
stat.
proud of.
Yeah. Look at all these world records. Guess who beat them all? Your dad.
Over and over again.
Yeah.
It's never over. Todd said it's over.
He's probably going to go for 21 feet next time.
Got to.
Yeah.
Like you said, you basically got to move it. They probably don't
4
make
inches
they probably
or
make it go
whatever.
higher than an inch.
Right.
That'd be some
Go 4 inches. 20
Oh,
feet,
shit.
8 inches. Go 4 inches higher. That'd be
2, 3
21
inches.
feet.
Just go for it.
Yeah, go hit 21 feet. Just break it.
Swing that thing, man. You know how many times I've seen one of those poles snap?
Oh,
just
gosh.
because they bend it too
Biggest
far.
fear. Biggest fear, I feel like.
Crazy.
Because I feel like it run the odds of it going through your leg or something like that. Gosh.
Insane, dude.
Brutal.
Insane.
Brutal.
Wanted to give an update. We got that out the way. Shout out to Duplantis, dude's a beast. But WNBA playoffs going on right now. No Caitlin Clark, I know, so it's a little dull. But still a lot of ballers, man. Was just watching one when Lake showed up to do the podcast. I mean, couple studs in the WNBA right now. If it's not Asia Wilson, if it's
Kelsey Plum.
Kelsey Plum, Nafisa Collier. I mean, they got plenty
Paige
of
Becker.
Paige Bucher.
Rookie of the Year. Bucher.
Yeah, however you say it.
Rookie of the Year. Dog.
Oh yeah, New York Liberty went up 1-0. It looks like the Mercury are going to take game 2 up 80-51. It's kind of a blowout here in the first round.
Are they best of 3?
Best of 3.
Yeah.
So this next game will be it. That was a 7 o'clock game. We got Lynx and the Valkyries coming up on this Wednesday night at 9 o'clock here in about 10 minutes. Minnesota Lynx and the first year Golden State Valkyries. This is their first year. I know their coach just won Coach of the Year, so impressive from the Valkyries. First year together, which I think they kind of do a little bit of that. Have you ever heard how the NHL hockey rules work with a new team?
Yeah,
They
you basically get a player from every
Like
other
they couldn't
team.
take Alexander Ovechkin.
We
from
can't
you,
take the
but
best
they can
player.
Take, a decent player. So it's
Right.
kind of, which I kind of like, really. It sucks for the team they take it from, but I mean, you come in.
That's
a
the
little
same
bit
way.
ready.
That's the same way the NBA does it.
Do they really?
Yeah, that's how they did it back in the day.
I never understood that. I loved it, but I was like, how do?
Because that's why the Bad Boys broke up in the 80s, partially because the expansion draft, the addition of, I think, the Grizzlies and another team. I can't remember exactly
That's
who
right
it
back
was.
in
I
the
think.
Vancouver Grizzlies.
Yes, and I think the Hornets maybe.
Okay.
Because they did an expansion draft. And
Didn't know the NBA
teams
was like
involved.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Interesting.
So if the NFL did something like that, then they would do the exact same thing.
Oh, Robert Kraft nipped that in the butt. Yeah, you ain't taking none of mine. You were not taking none of mine, dude. Which I mean, how else are they supposed to get good? You know, I mean, it'd take them 20 years to get good
Yeah.
if they did it the long way. You know,
Right.
it'd take
Just
them
let them have every first round draft pick for the next X amount of years or whatever. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Which, just to get off that, which I still think it's crazy, but love how they do it. Didn't realize it was in the NBA. But just to go back to boxing a little bit, is Crawford the new GOAT? He's the number 1 pound for pound guy. That's a fact. But has he taken over that GOAT spot? Because Floyd Mayweather, as good as he was, I always thought
he wasn't beating people like this.
was not beating people like this.
Wasn't beating people like this.
Of course, he didn't get the knockout Crawford, but man, he had some hard shots.
I don't know. It's tough. I think that he could be. Tough to say. I mean, he's what 40-something-0. That lost a fight.
42-0 now.
Yeah, I mean, that's very good. But I mean, look at Cesar Chavez. He had 80 some wins in a row before he lost his first
That's
fight.
crazy, dude. I've never even heard of Cesar Chavez. Like, I didn't realize it was that crazy of a record.
Yeah.
The guy I always think of, who no one ever talks about, is Joe Calzaghe, the man from Wales. I mean, that dude was 43-0, beating Roy Jones Jr. I mean, this is in the 90s when boxing was at its peak. I mean, he was having to fight on a Wednesday night at Wednesday Night Fights, this kind of guy. And I'm sure he had plenty of pay-per-views alongside that. But, I mean, the level of talent to where boxing was and where it is now.
Julio Cesar Chavez, sorry.
Yes. Oh, yeah,
He-
yeah.
And yeah, very good. Very
good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. If you're not talking Canelo as the best Mexican boxer you're
He's
talking
talking him.
Julio Cesar
But I mean,
Chavez.
whenever they're fighting that many fights, it's tough to tell because how good was their competition. But he's beat a lot of good guys.
Beat a lot.
And he went out and showed that he could be one of the best fighters ever.
Mhm.
You know,
And I think the next step for Crawford is to stay at that weight and go fight Bivol, who also beat Canelo at light heavyweight. Which
Yeah.
I guess I don't know if you asked Bivol to move down or to move
I think
to middle
Bivol
and catch
wins.
weight. I would say so, just because he does have power. He blew
Yeah.
Canelo, but I think that would be kind of the best next fight for him because I don't know who he fights coming down. I mean, if he can beat
Nobody.
Canelo going up, no one's going to beat him
Nobody's
down
gonna beat
there.
him
So
right.
I just think the only move is for him to catch another guy in the middle, either fight
Yeah.
another super middleweight or catch the ball and have him make it a catch weight or
Yep.
something like that. But absolute great fight. Crawford proved a lot of people wrong. Gave me $20 from it, so a nice little victory for your boy.
Very nice.
But yeah, I thought it was perfect. But I think we'll talk a little UFC now.
Sean Silva
Nothing this week.
done for. Lost fighting Arizona losing
Lost,
streak.
dude. Nasty elbow to the dome.
Yep.
I mean, it was
Very
tough.
nasty.
Kind of a whack card coming up. We don't have one this weekend, but September 27th we have Carlos Ulberg and Dominic Reyes as the main event, which someone should get knocked out. I mean, if we see enough Dominic Reyes fight, we know he'll sit in the pocket and bang.
Definitely.
I mean, he'll either get toasted or toast you up. So I think I got to go with Reyes on that one just because he's a veteran,
That's next week.
savvy.
The next big fight will be the
Ankalev Pereira 2.
yeah, that
Oh,
one.
that'll be beautiful. We also got Balashvili against Sanhagen. That'll be lovely. Jiri Prochaska against Khalil Roundtree Jr. That'll be a war.
Oh, two big title fights that fight. Yeah, Marab.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Didn't
getting
realize
Marab
that's a title
against
fight.
Sandhagen. Marab just one of the best. And Prochaska, let's go.
Those three will
That's
be
gonna
just
be a
beautiful.
very-
But you can't forget about Josh Emmett.
Right.
I mean, dude sent Bryce Mitchell into another world
Into another
with his
dimension.
knockout.
Yes.
Yes. So I love Josh Emmett's on there. I've been missing him. We're only going to get so many more fights with Josh Emmett. He's 40 years old. I mean, he's on the downhill right now.
Wow.
He's going up against a young gun, 28-year-old, and guy from Morocco.
Oh, he looks mean with the beard.
Oh, dude, he's so mean, dude. I love his tattoo.
Yeah.
I mean, I love everything he's got going on. Throws his hands as hard as he can. Going to be beautiful. Joe Pyfer fighting here. Edmund Shabazian should be fun. Patchy Mix. Can't forget about Patchy Mix. Probably the coolest name in the UFC. He's fighting. But yeah, UFC. What number was it? I didn't even see the number.
320.
320 coming up here October 4th. Going to be an absolute banger.
Yeah.
That's the kind of fight you pay for.
Oh, yeah.
Usually don't want to pay for those, but that's the one you consider because they do have a lot of bangers on that one. And last but not least, MLB, 2 weeks left. I was pissed off when Lake came over because my Red Sox are literally screwing themselves out of the playoffs right now, but it looks like we tied up against the A's. Looks like we're fighting our way back.
4-4, bottom of the ninth.
4-4, bottom of the ninth. Please, Jesus, someone get a base knock. Who's up first? Bregman. That's exactly what we want up to start the inning. 3-2 count. We'll see what happens, but it's going to be an absolute race to the finish line this year, just like it always is in baseball. There are always close calls on both sides in the NL and the AL. But my pick for the World Series champion has got to be the Brewers. They are just absolutely insane right now. Got the pitching, got the hitting. Got a little bit of everything going on.
The Brewers are very good. I've heard a lot of stuff about them all season, but I just think that Shohei Ohtani and the Dodgers are going to be very tough to beat.
He got screwed the other night. Had a no-hit through 5. They
Oh,
pulled him
really?
into the bullpen, just gave up run after run, dude. I can't even remember who they were playing. I want to say the Phillies, but I think that is incorrect.
Phillies the other night.
Was it the Phillies?
Yep.
Yeah, got toasted by his bullpen, so tough outing. But 2 weeks ago, Dodgers are guaranteed to make the playoffs, so they just need to get on a roll here before October hits.
Yep.
But, all right, brother.
That's come on, playoffs. Come on, Dodgers. Let's see it. Ready to happen.
This is why you watch baseball, baby, October.
Yep.
The ride to October. I mean, Reggie Jackson literally was named Mr. October. So that's what we want to see. We want to see the magic. We want to see the best of 5s, the best of 7s. We want to see someone win the pennant.
Does it go best of 5, best of 5, best of 7,
believe
or
so.
does it go 3, 5,
I
7?
think the wild card's 3, 5,
7.
and then 7 for the pennant.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I like that. I wish the NBA would go to that 3, 5, 7.
Yeah, I never really understood baseball because you play such a long season. Why not just make it 7 for the series? But I always liked it too, especially in the wild card.
Yeah.
Where you can really put people on their toes.
Right.
Either do it now or you don't do it at all.
Yeah.
So, yeah, for sure. Well, you got anything else, my brother?
I think that's it. Oh, WrestlePalooza on ESPN for free. This is the first time it's first live event wrestling WWE on ESPN. So WrestlePalooza, check it out. John Cena versus Brock
I think I've never
Lesnar.
heard of WrestlePalooza.
It's the first time. This is the first time
Okay,
it's ever
okay,
happened. Yeah.
I've never heard of that one.
First time on ESPN. Brock Lesnar versus John Cena. Brock Lesnar, the Beast, back. He looked huge
Didn't he
too.
whoop Kofi Kingston last time out?
R-Truth beat up,
R-Truth.
destroyed R-Truth the other night.
I saw something on Twitter.
Blew out his pants too. Ripped his pants and he's showing his ass. It was great.
If anyone could do it, it'd be the Beast, Brock
Oh,
Lesnar. I mean, dude's an
yeah.
absolute train.
Animal.
coming through. It
Animal.
doesn't look like he lost 1 pound
No.
off his body. I mean, still a beast.
I think he'd go to the UFC right now and compete for heavyweight
In
champion.
this heavyweight division, yeah, he'd make
Yeah.
a run. He'd make a run.
Yeah.
Even his daughter, I think his daughter's going to be an Olympic
Shot putter.
shot putter, man.
Yeah.
She's a beast, dude. I think she's got married to I want to say a Bills all-O lineman.
Oh,
or
really?
something, yeah. So,
Wow.
the whole family's going to keep going. I mean,
Yeah.
he's huge, too.
Oh,
Brock Lesnar
yeah.
wants another Brock
He's a
Lesnar in the
beast.
family, dude. No doubt about it. But, all right, episode 76, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening straight off the bench. My name's Carter Randolph. This is Lake Lau. We'll see you for episode 77. Peace.
Peace.